Hello, good evening, and welcome back to me, Mike, the fill-in guy. You remember me, don't you? Sure, Sam can't be here today, whenever you choose to watch this, because, as was mentioned before, he is secretly Batman. Batman's got a lot of work to do. He's cleaning up the streets of Gotham City, keeping them safe for citizens like you, if you live in Gotham City. But Sam, if you are, in fact, secretly Batman, I think, I need to ask you a few questions. Who's your favorite Robin? Was it, Dick? Tim? Jason Todd? Perhaps your son, Damian? Also, which of us has a mini Batmobile on our bedside table? Yeah, I think we need to question which of us is secretly Batman. Certainly not the one making a video at night. Anyway, I feel a little rushed, a little frazzled because I was out all day. I just got back like half an hour ago, got back in from a meeting with a friend of mine for reasons I will go into in a minute. I'm trying to maybe set up going out again with somebody else that I don't want to wait another week to hang out with, but let's not talk about that. In the middle of all that, I've got some downtime. I want to film this, hopefully be able to edit it, get it up before midnight my time, which is what I like to do because I feel bad if I can't do that. But anyway, earlier today, what I was out doing is meeting with a friend of mine, Brooke, because this next semester we are both going to be comedy producers for our college's TV station. So together, we are jointly creating a comedy series to be aired on the on-campus television network. So that's really cool, and it's actually been a lot of fun to come up with stuff. We've worked together in classes in the past, so we know that we both love comedy and we work well together, so this was just going to be a lot of fun. Sorry it's dark, by the way. It is night here, and I've only got the 2 lamps, so yeah, our comedy series is going to be about 2 students at a university who become producers of a comedy series at a television network. If any of this sounds familiar to you, I can't say, as do I. That would be. This is something of a running theme with all of the projects I've created at my university so far. The last show that I created in a group for my post-production class last semester was about a group in a post-production class that has to create a show, so there's a pattern. This one I feel really good about, though, and we're actually going to probably cast different people to play the characters we're creating instead of playing them ourselves, because we want to do technical things behind the camera and edit and focus on that and just have other people do the acting. We'll write the thing and then hand it off to other people to become our characters, which is the first time that either of us have done something like that, so it's a good experience, and it's a little worrying. You know, is the actor going to be able to live up to the vision that you've poured into this script that you've created, and this idea of the character, that has flourished in your brain? It's a little nerve-wracking, especially since both of the characters are essentially us. So we're going to write it in a way that we would deliver it, and then we get to see if the actors would deliver it the same way, and if they don't, it's our show, so we get to say, hey, no. Because we all know the number one most important thing, don't tell me to change the battery pack, because we all know the number one most important thing is bossing other people around when you're creating a show. It's not creativity, it's not a feeling of camaraderie, it's the bossiness. Anyway, it's really good. It came together a lot more. We spent like 3 or 4 hours in a Subway today, just coming up with everything, because I hadn't eaten, so I was like, hey, let's go to Subway so I can eat food and not die. And so we came up with all our ideas there. We came up with a title for the show. We came up with, like, who our characters are, sort of fleshed them out a little bit. Came up with a bunch of secondary characters, which I think we're really happy with. And we also mapped out the plot for the pilot. That's really cool. It feels like a real thing. It's like the actual creative process for creating a TV show, but without the worry of this is the only thing that's gonna put food on my table, and if it fails, I will live in a box on the street. Oh god, I'm going to die. One of the perks of being a student is that the projects you create aren't necessarily the only thing supporting you. Though we are getting paid for our efforts. There will be what's called a stipend, and we actually don't know how much it's going to be, but whatever it is, we're going to have to split it between us. The reason for that is because there was originally just a job listing for 1 comedy producer, and I wanted to apply for it because everybody knows I love comedy and I want to do that thing. But my friend Brooke also wants to do that, so she applied for it, and when she got the job, she went to Kilp, our instructor, the guy in charge of this, and she was like, hey, can we work together? And he was like, yeah, whatever. So we're sharing the job, and that's pretty cool. And then the battery died, so listen to those battery warnings, kids. But it was really nice of her to ask if I could be, like, a co-producer, and just, realize that I didn't apply for the job on time and ask if it was cool. It was cool. Thanks, Brooke. You're not watching, but thanks. So that's what I did today. I think it's exciting and cool, and we got a lot of work done, and it feels good. Feels like the show is coming together. We just have to write the pilot. We need a script, and then we have to write and produce and film and edit every other episode. I think we have to have one, like, every 2 weeks, every week and a half, something like that. It'll be okay, though. It'll be good. This upcoming semester, I only have classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I also have an office job on campus, so I'll probably be on campus every day anyway, but not only having class on Tuesdays and Thursdays, it's probably going to help alleviate some of the stress of also producing this show. That's all from me. You will see me whenever the next time one of these other people can't get their stuff done. It's totally cool. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions for topics, or death threats, feel free to leave them in the comments below. And you will see Lily tomorrow. Goodbye.